As a world champion, twice world champion, you have been so inspirational in getting people to get into karate, continue with karate, and have self-belief. And thank you so much, my friend, for
Thank you.
agreeing to commentate with me. And my best wishes for the Olympics. I have no doubt that you will be there. I'm not so sure you will retire because you are too talented.
Thank you very
so
much. It was a big pleasure.
Thank you.
Esta categoría, Kumite, equipos, categoría masculina, male team, Kumite. Introducing first, wearing red, rojo, Aka, Team Turkey.
Before we get the teams onto the tatami, I must introduce to you now the commentator to join me for this last final, and it is the current world champion, the Karate One Grand winner, the incredible Jonathan Horn.
Thank you.
Jonathan,
Thank you.
Congratulations. You were so inspirational when you were competing yesterday, and where on earth did that Jodan Yushiro Uramowachi come from against Ganzari? That was some final.
Yeah, I just feel it. It was the moment, and I just have done it, and it took the point. So
you're too modest, Jonathan. You're too modest. You were fabulous, absolutely fantastic, and what a world champion you are, and will continue to be. And thank you so much for agreeing to share your thoughts and knowledge and experience with us now for the team championships of the world. And it is between Team Turkey and Iran, and what a lineup of talent we've got from both of these countries. Team Turkey consisting of Etnur, Gok, Kaptan, Ozur, Igor Yamanoglu. We await the salutation, and the team will determine who is going to be competing. And once we get that confirmation, we will be able to give you the lineup for Team Iran: Abzari, Ashkari, Konche, Ganzare, Haidari, Kodabak Kashi, and Porshab. They are the options. How do you feel this is going to go, Jonathan?
Oh,
I mean, you were competing in the team as well for Germany.
Yeah, but this is a special moment, special final. Both teams are really incredible. Iran, twice world champion. Turkey always had a good team, so I think it will be a hard decision.
It certainly will. There's no doubt about that. It's going to be an amazing bout as the teams have a last few seconds to huddle before they line up ready for the bout. And I'm going to see if I can get the fighting order from the official table.
Now they look. How can they start? Oh, nice Jordan kick.
But it looks as though it's going to be Turkey opening the score. And it is Yamanoglu.
There's a video review.
Video review request. And the point is given. Team Turkey. Video review was lost for Team Iran. Oh, Oh, great counter punch there
Nice
from
punch.
Yamanoglu.
He's really fast. That's a good eye.
So referee Takahashi from Japan gets them back underway. We have Salem Abasari for Iran wearing the blue colours. Alpasan Yamanoglu. Oh, there was a Washigiri. No attempt, no opportunity for a video review. None of the judges went for it. With the team event, 5 matches, the tactics are different, aren't they, Jonathan? Because you can play for a draw, for example.
Yeah, of course. You can play for a draw if you see that you got a good opponent, you a little bit not so good as him. So you go for a draw for the team, and some other guy have to fix it and have to get a point. So you can handle a little bit with your tactic between the matches, and but at least every match have to be win, and I think that's how we're gonna be.
That's why you've got to go for the win if you possibly can.
Right.
It's a 2-0 lead in the first bout of the potentially five matches. If a team wins 3 matches, the match is finished at that point. So we're in the last minute. It's still Yamanoglu of Turkey in the lead with 2-0 against Salam Absari of Iran.
He fights very well and smart.
Gazamazuki there over the top from Abasari. Too short though. Yamanoglu quite cleverly got out of that corner then, didn't he? He didn't take a jog eye with just 14 seconds left now.
Does it quite well. Play with the time.
Yeah, Abasari going for that Chuda Mawashi, but he was looking away at the time and holding on at the same time. And the referee will give him a Hanso Kachui category 2, and it will go straight to Hanso Kachui because we're in the last 15 seconds of the bout. That was a good
joke.
How did you see? Oh, he stepped out, wasn't there? But there was a Joda Mawashi, and I'm sorry, he's looking at his coach thinking, why didn't I have a card to call there? Because he may well have
it
got
was
that.
a nice kick.
It looked good, didn't it? But they... Whoa! There was a Jordan
Brilliant.
But only one flag.
Oh no!
There's only one
That's
flag.
so sad.
That looked good as well, didn't it? But no facility for a challenge.
Blue don't got any video review move.
Well, there is a video review challenge for red. But the sometimes the guys can the coaches can depress and ask for a coach with the excitement, and it doesn't mean. But the bout is
Especially in the
finished.
final, you see it often that they
There's
are emotionally and then they click. But
yeah, so Abasari comes off, just catches his hand. The second bout will get underway. First match going to Turkey. Referee for the second bout, Cleveland Baxter from the United States. Quiet start is Ashkari for Iran, Burak Ogur for Team Turkey.
Ashkari got world champion yesterday.
He did.
Quite well. Oh, nice.
That was a good counter punch there
Nice counter
from Burak Ogur. There's the Yuko score, and he will take the Senchu on the way through to the final. Turkey beat Kingdom of Saudi Arabia 3-0 in the first round. World Karate Federation Team 3 in the second round 3-0. Japan in the third 3-1. Macedonia 3-1 in the fourth round, and Azerbaijan on points count back 14 points to 7. The World Karate Federation Team 3 is a facility for athletes from around the world who, for whatever reason, are unable to represent the country of their birth. But they are, as athletes, allowed to fly the flag of the World Karate Federation.
That's good. I like that.
And I think there were 6 teams.
6 teams.
Or 6 athletes who came through into these championships under the World Karate Federation, which is great to see.
Yeah, it's great to see that I got the opportunity to start at the World Championship.
Politics is not allowed to stand in the way of sportsmanship,
right.
Which is wonderful. Still, Turkey leads 1-0 with that first match, and 1-0 here in the second bout. Bahman Ashkari in the blue colours for Iran. Burak Ogur for Turkey.
It's a smart fight, Burak.
It is. He's using that spoiling tactic, getting in close and moving around.
It's a nice movement.
Both have the first level category 2. There's a Joran or a Mawashi attempt there from Ashkari, but Ogur will be penalised with the second level, the second yellow. Keikoku. Still 58 seconds to go.
Oh, nice.
Good Ashibarai.
Oh, nice punch.
There is a video review challenge going to come here. I'm sure that Ashibarai and the Zuki, yes, there is. The coach has gone for a video review for Burak Ogur. Really good at Ashibarai. The punch came in after that. But whether it was good enough, let's have a look on the video review. There's the punch. You can't quite see whether it was on target because of the arm position. There was the punch there. Now, whether it was deemed to have had good form and met the criteria for Ippon, we'll have to wait and see. It has been rejected because both the stance wasn't so good.
The stance wasn't good,
and the arm was slightly bent. So it fell foul on more than one of the 6 criteria. So it wasn't a score, which means now that Burak Ogur, he still leads 1-0. He still has the Senchu, but the coach will not be able to call for a video review again in the bout. And if athletes lose the card during the elimination rounds, they get it back in the semi-final. They'll also get it back again in the bronze medal bouts or gold medal finals.
But that's a new rule.
Yes, it is, which is great.
Before you lose the card, you just get it for the medal, for the bounce, and now you get it in the semi-final back.
I think that's right.
That's right, yeah, that's okay, because it's a special match. It's, and if you got the opportunity for a video review, it's perfect.
I mentioned to David Benatello, and I'd be interested to understand your feeling as a world champion, as a Karate One Premier League winner. Jonathan, do you think that the athlete should have the opportunity to call for a video review, or leave it with the coach?
Or I think I will leave it with a coach, because there's so emotions in it, and as athlete you don't got the right standing, the right you just got a feeling that you're in, but you don't see how
you don't see the whole picture.
Yeah, right. So it's better that an outstanding person can call the video review.
Interesting. That's interesting. There was a Jordan Uramawashi attempt there from Ashgari. But in tennis, for example, and I mentioned this to David, the player can say, I think that was in, or I think that was out, and has the chance for the umpire to have a look using Hawkeye.
Right.
They can only do that twice in the game. We understand that. But what I think can be a bit frustrating is if you're, as a player, think that closing seconds that you've absolutely scored, and you ask your coach, because we do see the signals, don't we, sometimes, to give the call, you could get yourself disqualified, and you could be right. It could have been a score.
Yeah, that's a little bit, that's a problem, because as competitor you don't get a chance to say something, so you have to do some special with your coach, so some signals, and if you get disqualified for a point that you have done, and you can't say get the card or get the video review, that's frustrating.
But how about if you did ask the coach and you were right, that he keeps the card? If you're wrong, you lose it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a way forward.
Maybe that's a way, yeah. There's some space to...
Yes. But it is great that there is the facility, isn't there? That the coach has a voice and the athlete has a voice through the coach.
That's great. It took a long time to get there, but I think it's the right way. Especially that many sports got a video review, so...
Yes.
It's perfect for us.
There's a great Zuki there from Porshab. Doesn't need a video review. Takes the score. Venerando Olivelli, the referee for this bout. Turkey is still leading 2 wins to 0 overall, so Porshab must at least draw this bout, ideally to win.
Now Turkey is in a perfect position with 2 wins. They just can go for draws.
Yes.
So
yes.
Could be a tactic. Nice punch.
Good counter punch there, wasn't there? From Ridvan Kaptan. But it was Porshab. There is a video review challenge, and that may well be a good one. We'll have to wait and see. The video review team are located outside of the auditorium.
Oh, no.
There's a Zuki.
No.
It looked a bit high, actually, didn't it?
Over the head.
Over the head.
Yeah, right.
And you're correct. It didn't meet the target. It's off target, so Giuseppe Zaccaro from Italy says no. So, 1 minute 50 seconds left. We still have Porshab leading 2 points to 0, and he has the Senshu advantage. But Turkey, with 2 wins, are still ahead. Could be a penalty, could be a warning. Holding on. Chikoku, don't do that again. That's what he's selling him. There is the principle of 3 strikes and you're out in category 1 or category 2. 3 yellow cards, the 4th would be a red, and you would be disqualified. Coming into the last minute of the bout.
Oh,
That was clever.
closed.
Ashibarai attempt there from Kaptan. Holding on,
Holding again.
stopping Porshab from doing a clear takedown.
Third penalty.
Hanso Kachui, he will be now. Oh, sorry, Keikoku, because
The first
it
was
was
category 1.
correct. So the warnings don't cross-accumulate. Category 1 is predominantly around contact violations or dangerous throws. Category 2 can be time-wasting, holding on, stepping off the tatami,
But they think about
asking
it
your coach to call a video review.
Yeah, but they think about to cross them, to fix them together. That you only got one category for both.
Well, that would make life incredibly interesting, wouldn't it? Because let's say you're in the last few seconds of a bout and you don't want to take a jogai, you could deliberately take a category 1.
Right. That's a tactic today.
And it could be a tactic.
Yeah, of
We've
course,
seen it
of
happen.
course,
And
But in special, one of the person has to go in front, so he attacks you. What else can you do? Only to punch or go out. So
or score.
or score. But
Yeah, so Porshab is saying,
Porshab
come
wins.
on now, let's lift this. Let's get some energy in here. Porshab takes the win, the first win for Iran. Look at he's saying to his team, come on, we can get back in this. Number 3 coming out for Iran is Kodak Tabashi. And number 4 for Turkey is Erman Etmir. So, situation is Turkey have 2 wins. Iran has 1 win. This is a vitally important bout for Team Iran. They could afford to draw, but they cannot afford to lose. Both players have the facility for the video review because each of the player has a card in their own right. So just because a coach may lose that option in one of the bouts, that doesn't affect the others. Two minutes 30 seconds.
oh,
Good
nice
Joe
counter.
Danzuki there.
Nice.
Attempt from Erman Eltmir, but it was a brilliant counter punch from Kondak Abashi.
Again, a video review.
So he won't receive the Senshu until the video review has been complete. So let's see. There's the Joran Gazamazuki.
No, too far
It
away.
looked a long way off, but there's the Chudanzuki counter punch.
It's no point. No.
That doesn't look good. And it has been rejected, quite rightly. It didn't meet the criteria in terms of distance or form. So, the point, Yuko score, and the Senchu has been given to Iran. Kodabakshi getting close to the Jogai line. He needs to stay in there. Eltmir tried to force him onto that red area and out of the tatami. Kodabakshi just trying to find a way to escape. And it's a passivity warning from Guido Abdallah from Guatemala, the referee for this bout. Match 4 of the 5. Team Turkey still leads 2 wins to 1. But Iran...
Oh, nice.
Ah, there, that was
Perfect,
another good
perfect.
counter punch, wasn't it?
Nice
Well
eye.
done.
Nice reaction.
Responding to that demand from Porshab for energy and focus, this will be an important win for Iran. It'll all be down to the last bout. If this goes to Iran, if it's a draw at the end of it, it will be on points count back.
Oh,
Judah
nice.
Mawashigiri, that was superb, wasn't it, Jonathan?
Perfect.
Great timing.
Nice attack.
And although he was winning, he wants to get points.
Yeah, he needs the
because
points.
he wants to. There was a 2-0 win in the first round to Turkey, 1-0 in the second round, so Turkey has 3 points there. Iran has 2 points from the third bout, plus the 4 here, so that's 6 points to 3. If there were a draw at the end of this,
They will win
Iran would win on the points.
on the points.
So that's why it's so important for the athletes to keep completely focused right throughout the bout. Judah Mawashi attempt there from Eltmer
I think that will be a penalty for Iran.
for holding on.
Yeah.
You're right. Kodabakshi receives a Keikoku. Still leading comfortably in front with 4 points, but doesn't want to allow any chance for Eltmer to get on that scoreboard. 22 seconds left to go in the fourth match of 5. Good counter-puncher game, closing down. Quite a good tactic that, wasn't it?
Yeah, it
Does
doesn't work well.
Cleverly
Nice
moves off
movement.
to the side,
Right.
didn't he? Good ring craft, Jordan Kazamazuki
That
there.
was good. Now it's a special
And
fight.
it is over. Now, it is all depending on the win in this last bout. If either of the teams win, they become world champions. If it's a draw, it will go to points. So the points are so important in this last match. And we have David Ganzade, the former world champion, beaten yesterday by that amazing chap sitting right next to me, Jonathan Horn, the new world champion.
Thank you.
He's up against
Nice.
Ayur Aktash. This is going to be the most important match, the most exciting match. I am sure there's a contact violation there, Ganzade.
Both are so good athletes.
Aktash, he tries that leg sweep. He knows that he needs points, and he knows he needs a win. He cannot lose the match.
Right.
Ganzade has got amazing kicks. We saw that against you yesterday. You immediately came out with that Yushiro Uramawashi. There's a Joranzuki from Ganzade. Both have cards, so the coach can call for a review if they wish to.
But Sajad got a better standing now. Whoa!
Oh, there was a Uramawashi. But after the Joranzuki from Ganzade, so two things happening here now. There was a contact to the face of Ganzade.
He's
Ganzade
bleeding.
did put that punch in.
Is he bleeding? Oh, yes.
That was a hard kick. It looks quite a sore one. It looks looks like he's split the nose open.
His ear.
And we see here, there's the Zuki. That was the first one. There's the Joranzuki, and here's the kick. There.
Oh, was
And it looks as though it was the heel
deal, yeah.
that's caused that damage. And you heard the audience go, oh, when they saw that go in. So that's a fabulous replay. That was the first attempt. Here's the Zuki,
Oh,
and
that
there's
was
the
heel.
kick.
That hurts.
Now, the referee has a decision here on the level of contact. He could say that it was has no effect on the impact of the match, in which case it would be Chikoku.
Right.
It clearly isn't that. It could be a slight impact on the ability of the competitor to lose the match, in which case it's Keikoku. It isn't that. It could be seriously affecting his ability to win the match, in which case it would be Hansoku Chui.
And I think it will be Hansoku Chui.
Any more than that, it would be Hansoku. And that depends on whether the doctor says that Ganzade can continue to compete.
Yeah.
If he says he can't, that's it.
That's it. Then it's over.
Then it would have to be a Hansoku. If he says he can compete, it's down to the referee to advise the judges. Should it be Hansoku Chui or should it be Hansoku?
I think it will be Hansoku.
He
Chui.
also has to give the point because the flags went out for Ganzade. So there's quite a few things going on here.
He gets the point.
So it will probably be a point to Ganzade and either Hansoku Chui or Hansoku. And the referee for the bout, Louis Wiesberg from Austria, first of all awards the point. And he gets the senchu. And now his decision has been to recommend Hansoku Chui.
That's okay.
Which is exactly the right outcome.
Right.
Perfect. Ganzade tries that Ashibarai. It is 2-2. Iran are winning this final bout 1-0 through the world silver medalist Ganzade. Jonathan has a little wry smile to my right because he's the world champion in the same weight.
Nice.
Ganzade again uses that Jodan Gazamazuki, the head punch. Extends his lead by a further Yuko score.
You have to do something.
Well, he is kind of sitting back a little. He can't afford, of course, another contact violation because that would be Hansoku.
Well,
and that would be
the match just loses now, so
yes, he's got to go. So he's got to go for it. He's got 1 minute 19 seconds. Ugur Aktaş for Turkey has got to find a way of beating Ganzade. He can't afford to draw because the points count back would give a win to Iran.
Right.
So he must win.
Yeah, he needs 3 points now.
Now he has a Chikoku for category 2. So it's not going well for Turkey and Ugur Aktaş. This time he forces Ganzade off the tatami. And it's a Chikoku category 2 warning, yellow for Ganzade. .45 seconds left. Jodan Mawashi, Yushiro Oramawashi attempt. There's a Juki. Now it's all livening up here from Aktaş. He's got to go for it. And again, it looks like there was a contact there. It looked like there was a contact. Aktaş may well have exhausted all his options here, because if the referee goes for another contact, it will be Hansoku and the world title will go to Iran.
Third time in a row.
Yes. Only 2 teams have ever come close to the world record, which is 5 consecutive world title wins. That was France, and Great Britain won the 5 consecutive, and France had 4.
And
that's it. Oh, he didn't go for the contact. Now it may have been that the bleed on the nose was actually because of the previous injury. So it was a very important call, and the referee would have been discussing the options, considering the options with the doctor. It didn't have to have been a hard contact, actually, to make that nose bleed again. It could have been just a touch.
Just a touch and you bleed.
And, of course, you wouldn't want to destroy a world title opportunity with a decision that may have a margin.
Yeah, right.
It should be absolutely clear.
Nice, perfect.
Jordan Gazamazuki there from Ganzari.
I think it's over. That's it.
Well, we only have 7 seconds. Now, is it a point or is it a contact? It is a
right
point.
Decision. It's okay.
Great decision. Ganzari once more flies in. He knew Aktash was going to come. He had no option.
Yeah, he has no
and
option.
he was waiting for him to deliver that. Jordan Gazamazuki takes another point. That's now 4 points to 0. He also has the Senchu. It's pretty much all over now for Team Turkey.
And it's finished.
There's
They're world champion.
But
again,
the win and the gold medal and the world title goes to Iran. Once more, world champions.
They deserved it, really. They are a great team with great athletes on each position.
So it was 3 wins to 2 that takes Iran to the top of the podium to become world champions again. 2016, the final was between Iran and Japan.
Congratulations, all the competitors. 3-2. What a tight
That's a perfect end for this tournament.
Yes.
Nice fights.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Friendship.
From the Iranian team.
In terms of highlights, Jonathan, apart from your obvious one, there has been some incredible karate, hasn't there?
Yeah, it was.
Here at the World Championships.
It was incredible. It was nice fights, fair fights, nice judge decisions, perfect, and
well,
I like this World Championship, really.
It's very important point that you made there about the judgment and about the fairness of the officials, because they are volunteers.
Yeah.
They work incredibly hard.
That's right.
In a different way, but equally as hard as the athletes in preparing for World Championships.
Of course.
They can't just simply come here. They have to qualify to come here. They have to do Premier Leagues around the world. They have to do A-Series around the world, and also youth leagues around the world.
That's hard.
They have to qualify,
that's
just
really
as
hard.
the athletes do, and then they have to pass the exams, and then they have to get on the tatami and prove that they can do the job.
Right.
It's not easy to be an official.
No, it's not easy, and
but it shouldn't be, because you athletes demand and should always have the absolute best professional assessments
That's right.
of the
That's
work
right.
that you do.
A special, they decide who wins. So
Yes.
it's just good if they have to prove that they are the best for us, and it's perfect. Here, that was the best referees I have seen in the last couple of years. It was brilliant, brilliant, really.
Excellent standard, isn't it? And again, there's that Chuda Mawashi.
Nice counter.
There's that. What a fast! And that was the heel that hit the face,
Right.
that caused that Hansaku Chewy warning.
Perfect.
Genzari got such a fast Gazamazuki, and you
That's a
obviously
perfect
knew
eye.
this. You have obviously knew this, and you've got an incredibly long reach as well, haven't you, Jonathan? With your Jordan Yurakunuchi and your Jordan Gazamazukis, the full package. You've got to be able to punch. You've got to be able to kick at this level, haven't you?
if you don't got it, you don't get this level. It's special that you have every technique and you can choose between counter, attack, jodangiri, punches. You have to. It's so athletic